if you're new here, be sure to subscribe down below if you enjoy this video to become part of the Sunflower family. And if you haven't already, put the notification bell bing at the bottom, because you guys do not want to miss an upload. I have so many fun things coming. It's college season on YouTube, guys. I'm so excited to show you guys my new journey as a freshman in college, because in case you didn't know, I am going to be a freshman this year at Ole Miss. So I'm going to be documenting all those new experiences and everything like that on this channel. So today's video is going to be a back to school essentials video. This is kind of things I collected in my knowledge, I guess, throughout high school. But I would say these things would be essential for any grade, whether you are in high school, elementary school, middle school, I think college. Obviously I haven't gone yet, but these are just kind of universal items. So without further ado, let's get on into the video. Side note, this video is sponsored by Sila Buddy. That information, I'll talk more about it later in this video, but just so you know, I am working with them in partnership with this video, but my opinions are honest, so let's roll with it. So the first item is hats. This one's more applicable to college because at least where I live in high school, you cannot wear hats to class. But I absolutely love baseball caps, because for those days that you don't want to get ready or you're going to go to the gym after class anyway, baseball caps are going to be amazing. Literally, these are going to be like my go-to. I already know. This one I got from a thrift store for literally $1, and this one obviously has my college name on it. So literally anything that matches your style, just something to like cover your hair up if you don't have time to do it in the morning, is like perfect. Also, if the lighting's changing, just ignore that. I'm filming this just in front of my windows instead of using studio lights and trying that out, because I never do that, but I might do that more in college, so we'll see how this goes. But okay, next essential is the brand I'm working with. It's called Sila Buddy. This is amazing, and I feel like this is something that I'll definitely want to use in college, but also would have been super helpful if I knew about it in high school. Most teachers have a syllabus for their class, and basically the way that this service works is you upload your document with your syllabus that your teacher gives you, and then your dates for your homework, exams, etc. Sorry, I'm like checking my phone to make sure I tell you guys this correctly, because I think it's so amazing. But it takes those dates automatically and puts them into your calendar if you have a Google or Apple Calendar at work. Y'all are gonna see later in this video, but I always keep a Google Calendar along with my actual planner. So this would be so helpful, especially when you're trying to figure out like those beginning due dates and those big ones, and you're super rushed at the beginning of the school year when you have all these new assignments and things thrown on you, and you know, starting college and everything can be super overwhelming. So having one thing done automatically for you is so nice, and that's why I think that this resource is so amazing. I honestly believe in this. I think it's such a good idea and so helpful for overwhelmed students, or even for students who aren't overwhelmed but just trying to get things done in the most productive way possible, because let's be real, we're all girl bosses here and we have so many things to get done. So having one thing automatically filled out for you with dates and everything, especially planner wise, is so nice. Alright, so on to the next item that I recommend getting. This one is kind of different, and I honestly have not seen this in essentials videos, and I recently purchased it and your girl is obsessed. So it's the sleep spray from Bath & Body. You can also buy this at like Target, tons of places, but it's the black chamomile scent, and it's basically natural essential oils pillow mist. So I put this on my pillow before I go to bed, and it's such a soothing scent because it is essential oils, and I am a huge fan of essential oils. I'll just put that out there. But I love having this because now that I've done this for a few nights in a row, I feel like it's part of a good solid routine to tell my body it's time to go to bed. And I know in college and high school, honestly all through school, it's so important to have a good sleep schedule and good routine with that. Even besides this, that's like a huge essential, because that's how you're going to perform best and function the best and test the best and everything like that. So having something that aids in your sleep is amazing. So I've been absolutely loving this. So my next essential is the 2 planner situation. So this might seem kind of like a lot and a little odd, but I have a Google Calendar on my iPad, and I have an Erin Condren planner that I keep pencil paper wise. So basically why I find it so helpful to keep 2 separate calendars is because on my Google Calendar, my online version, I'll put in dates that I'm thinking. So for instance, syllabus dates that teachers could potentially change, usually wouldn't, but possibly having those in there automatically, like I was talking about before, but then also having in video ideas that I'm thinking I'm gonna upload days, things like that, you know, plans I make that aren't set in stone. So that way I already have days and times blocked off to work on things that I need to be working on. But once the dates get set in stone, I like to add them to my paper planner. This is just my paper planner from Erin Condren. Like I said, I absolutely love it. But I feel that this stays much more organized by just putting in the videos that are actually going up in 2 days and the due dates that are actually happening and everything. And it's a lot easier to pull all those dates from here than just having to think of it off the top of your head with some conversation you had because you didn't know if the plan was actually gonna go through or not, or if the assignment was actually gonna be due or not. So I just feel like having the two at the same time keeps me a much more organized student and just productive girl boss in general. So my next huge essential is headphones. I have 3 different examples to show you. I just have my little AirPods, you know, normal headphones if you want to go with the ones that just come with your phone. I also have like Beats, kind of just whatever your preference goes on these. But honestly, so much of high school went so much faster on days when I had music playing in my ears or a podcast. Literally playing a podcast when you're walking in the hallways is life-changing, because personally when I was in high school I was like, I just want to go home, get this day done. Podcasts, listening to them made it happen so much faster. I always just had these, but I recently splurged on these AirPods and they are literally game-changing, guys. I love working out with these. I'm so excited to have these for when I'm walking around campus by myself. Also for the gym, because you know that's a good part of staying balanced, because you know that's a really important part of staying successful in school and everything, is living a balanced lifestyle, which working out definitely needs to be a part of. So these are so nice for that. And even especially for us college girls and guys, in a dorm room you can't just be blasting stuff on your right and like that's just rude. So it's nice to have a pair of something you can have in, and these make it much easier because you can like walk around and get ready while you're listening to your productive day podcast. I just have mine in this little case I got from Amazon, in case you're wondering. It was already been in the video before, but I'm obsessed with it and I think it's so cute. I do like having the case because I feel like so many people these days have AirPods, and it'd be really easy if you left your white pair somewhere to be like, are those mine? Like, you know, if you went back to look for them, am I gonna steal someone else's? But if you have a case, it's like pretty distinct that they're yours, which is nice. So next is blue light glasses. I have a few versions of these. This pair is for when I have my contacts in like I do right now and I want to work on my computer or do something that has blue light. And you know, a lot of homework assignments are online these days. I like to use my iPad for notes, and this just keeps me from getting a headache and such, and it's supposed to be really good for your vision, which I think I can already notice a difference with how I feel after working online and wearing these. They also sell blue light glasses with prescription, which I've also had in the past, so just whatever works for you. I noticed that I'm usually wearing contacts, so it's nice instead of having to take my contacts out when I'm working to just put these ones on. It's just like much simpler. But also I will say blue light glasses are best just for working on electronics, because when you're not, like, they're kind of like make the lighting weird. Right now, like around me looks kind of yellow. I have worn these out before just because I think they're cute, but I will say blue light glasses for me work best when I'm just doing electronic stuff, and it's also kind of a mental thing, like when you take them off, like you're done working. So love me a good pair of blue light glasses. My last essential may seem obvious, but a water bottle. Not just any water bottle. I personally recommend getting a really big size one. I think this one is 32 ounces, I would guess. She's pretty big. But number one thing I love to do during class for some reason is drink water. Like, that's my prime hydration time. So having a big water bottle like this is really nice because you can, you know, sip on it all day during class without it running out, because those little water bottles, it's like you go through them so fast you don't even stay hydrated. Because when you're in a long lecture class, like my high school classes were in 90 minutes, there was not time to just like go get up and fill your water bottle up most of the time. So it's super nice to have just a big one to carry with you. I like this one. I think it's literally from Amazon. It's the S&M brand, which I've also seen at Home Goods. Mine just has my college name on it. It's kind of like a fake hydro flask, I would say, is what I compare it to. But any big water bottle, it doesn't need to be expensive. I don't think this was that expensive. If I can get the link for this particular one, because they have all different colleges, I'll link it down below. But honestly, Home Goods, not Home Goods, the store is connected to Home Goods. Marshalls always has really good ones for really good prices, and Target and everything. Just like any kind of giant, I prefer stainless steel so that it keeps it from the ice melting and everything, but definitely a need. So my next essential is my Google Home. Mine's like lit up right now because she's plugged in. I'm gonna set her back down. Oh, I'm kind of turning around the speaker. But for me, this is such an essential, and this is one of the best purchases I've ever made, to be honest, because I don't know if you guys are like this. This is probably gonna annoy the 2 people who live next to my dorm room. I'm so sorry. I'll try to work on it, but I cannot wake up in the morning off of a phone alarm. It's just not loud enough. Like for my 8 a.m. classes in high school, and for the ones I'll have in college, literally in high school, I'd set my alarm and I'll just sleep through it. Sometimes I've literally gotten late to school before because I set my like 4 alarms and they just were beeping all morning and I never woke up. And if there's not someone there to wake me up and be like, turn that off, so my roommate probably would, but unless she was already gone, that's like an issue. But luckily with my Google Home, I can set the volume to whatever I want. Like I'll just tell her before I go to bed to set an alarm for say 6 a.m. That's been my schedule for work this summer. I have to wake up by then to be there by 7. So I'll just tell her when I'm in bed, which is really nice because I don't have to have my phone time before bed. If I don't want to have it out, I can just tell it without having screens like on my eyes right before I fall asleep, and it will blast. It is so loud in the morning. Literally, I have her turned up so loud so that when I wake up, that alarm's going off and you have to tell her to turn it off. And for some reason, for me, when I talk in the morning, it like wakes me up and gets me out of bed. So talking to my speaker works for me. Also, it's really nice because it's also a speaker, which a lot of people say you need a speaker for college. I haven't been there to like personally know that, but this is really nice because it also has other functions, like when you're getting dressed, hey, what is weather today? And it will tell you if it's gonna be sunny or cloudy or rainy, especially if it's like there's a chance of rain, so you know to bring a raincoat and an umbrella, rain boots, all the things. I'm such like a rain gear gal. If you watch my vlogs, I'm always literally wearing rain boots and a raincoat. I don't know, I can't really explain it. So yeah. I would recommend getting this for school. Alright guys, so that's all for today's video. If you guys check out Sila Buddy, comment down below because I'm interested to like hear if you guys like it and everything like that. I really personally think it's such an amazing thing. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video.